In this big Brexit and its similarities with business, I want to talk a little bit about the effect that it's had. We voted to leave a couple of days ago. There's been it seems like a month ago. So much has happened, and one of the things that has happened is there's been a vote of no confidence in the leader of the opposition. And the thing is that the ground roots, from what I understand, and I'm just dealing with a commentary here, the ground roots of the Labour Party really support him, and the MPs he has to work with are getting a bit frustrated. And one of the reasons they are frustrated is that he did not promote his point of view strongly enough. Now, there could be several reasons why he didn't do that. It could be that he's not the type of person who is loud and brash and aggressive, and I think that's the sort of person. He's not a loud, aggressive sort of person, and it could be that, and he's just not comfortable with doing that. Now, that would be okay if everyone he was coming into contact with and debating with was willing to have that type of debate. But unfortunately, most people in politics today, especially at the forefront, and especially on this debate on whether we would have stayed in or left the EU, the aggression was very high. You know, the animosity, the rhetoric, and there was shouting, and it was a little bit disconcerting to watch our politicians acting this way. Clearly, they were passionate about their point of view. They were passionate about their side of the arguments, but he would probably not stand much of a chance with his style of putting a point across and debating against that type of in that type of environment. And so, I suppose the similarity in business is, how do we put our position across? Are we working in the same way? Are we promoting it in the same way our clients would want us to work and our team would want us to work? Are we leading it effectively, or is there a disconnect with our team and the people who use our services? Let me give you an example. I was talking to one of my clients on the Profit Multiplier program the other day, and he was saying that people will act, his clients will act differently to him than they will to his team. They will pay him a great deal of respect and be far more aggressive and maybe even rude to an extent to his team. Now, unfortunately, I think that's unacceptable. I think I insist my clients are polite to my team as well as to me, because we need to get on. Everyone's doing the job for the right reason. We're looking to add value. And I've never, the last time I had to ask a client to leave was probably about 12 years ago, when they were rude to one of my team. And I said, look, you're perfectly polite to me, but I can't have you talking to my team. I have to ask you to find somewhere else to get your advice from. It was actually a tax advice case, and we had to part company. But I wonder, in your business, do you have the same level of respect and trust at all levels? Do your clients respect your business as a whole, or is it just you and not your team? Or do your team respect you, or is it just your clients respecting you? Is there synergy all the way through your business organization and externally in how you are perceived, I suppose, would be the right question. So have a think about that, and to me it makes sense that it's all seen the same way. It's all seen the same way because life is too short to have this disconnect, and now so much time is being spent on him trying to defend his position with his colleagues in a time when if you're in politics, you're there to either do things or oppose things. His opposition is needed, but he's busy trying to defend his position, which is a bit of a shame, really. So they're in, there's a disconnect with that. He didn't get it. He wasn't seen as getting out there and promoting the case as well as he should. That's a promotion issue. But there is a disconnect between how the grassroots see him and how his fellow MPs see him. And maybe there is a need for politics to be more gentle. Unfortunately, he's at the moment the only person who is of that ilk, and everyone else is a bit shouty and aggressive. So he's not getting much of a look in. So I don't know. In business, how do you feel as you go? I think we should all have debate and discussions in our profit multiplier program, for example. If I didn't ever disagree with my clients, that would be ridiculous, because what's the point of hiring me if I don't challenge the status quo? But we do it in a respectful way. They know I'm coming from a position of, we call it tough love in the profit multiplier program, and that's really what I think the problem deserves. And so I'm hoping that in your business you can have this open dialogue, but it's done in the right way, and everyone sees the whole team, the whole business coming from the same direction, and after the same thing, which is adding value to your clients, customers, patients. So let me leave you with that thought, and I'll speak to you soon. Don't forget a link to it if you think it was interesting. Tell me your opinion. Do you think I'm on the wrong track here? It's one of the things that it's what I believe, but I see it happening in politics. I don't see it being a successful method for business, but I don't know why the business of politics can't do it the same way. Maybe I'm naive. And don't forget, like it and tell others about it. Look forward to speaking to you soon. You take care of yourself. Goodbye.